Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 5 risks that you must take in order to become rich. So please listen up. The first risk that you must take if you want to be rich is to ask for a raise. Look, I know there's a lot of people right now who might be feeling, man, I don't even know if I can go up to my boss and ask them for a raise. Well, let me tell you something. If you feel that you can't ask your boss for a raise, what do you think will happen the moment you decide to quit? For example, let's say you go to your job and then you put in your 2-week notice. Most likely, if you've done your job and you've proven your loyalty, they're going to ask you what's wrong. They might add extra benefits. They might give you more vacation time. They might even give you a raise just because you want to leave. Now all of a sudden, you just increased your value by showing your employer that you're not that easy to replace. That right there should prove to you that now is the time to ask for a raise. Now let's say you own a business or you're a freelancer and you know that your prices are pretty good. In fact, your prices are so good that they're under the industry standard. Now what you need to do is to build confidence, which you've already done by proving yourself to the people that you serve. The next thing that you have to do is to tell your customers that you're raising your price. Now there's a lot of ways that you can strategically do this, but let me talk about the way not to do it. The worst thing to do is to double your price without any reasoning. For example, let's say you're charging $500 for a product or service that you offer. All of a sudden overnight you're telling your customer that now it's $1,000. They're probably not going to buy from you because they see a sudden increase in price without seeing the increase in value. You see, most people will only buy things once your value matches up with the price that they're willing to pay. So what you need to do is to match your value with the price that they're paying so that they know they're getting exactly what they want in the end. All I'm saying is this: you need to ask for a promotion. You need to realize that you are much more valuable than what you've been charging. Once you do this, you won't have any more fear and you won't even worry about getting rejected. Because if they do reject you, you know that in the end, you have other opportunities that you can run to. The second thing that you have to do if you want to be rich is to work late nights. Not just late nights, but weekends too. Look, there's a lot of people who want to live a convenient life. They're not willing to work late in the night. They're not willing to put forth any effort on the holidays, even if they have to get their work done. My friends, what I'm saying is this: there's gonna be some times where you're gonna have to pull some all-nighters. There's gonna be some times where you're gonna have to work 15, 16, 17, 18, even 24 hours a day in a row. But what you need to know is that this will pay off. Now, of course, I'm not promoting sleep deprivation. I'm not saying you have to go out there every single day and work all the time every single day for the rest of your life. But what I am saying is that you have the power within you. You have to use the momentum that you have within in order to get to the place that you want to be in your life. And that means that if you're working past your bedtime and you have energy to work all through the night, then go ahead and do it. You know, there's been many times where I set very strict deadlines, but I saw my opportunities. I saw the promotion coming. And I knew that I had to stay up in order to get this work done. Because if I didn't do it now, then it wouldn't be completed. And that's all I'm saying to you, my friends. If you have momentum, don't just kill it because you have to go to sleep. No, work every single day until the end of the week. Look, I understand that this advice might not work for everyone. If you're working under a schedule because your employer had given it to you, then you can't lose sleep. You have to be ready for the next day. But if you are an entrepreneur, or you have control of your schedule, and you know that you can pull it off, then go all in. Go full steam on your dreams. Focus on your goals, and become the person that you know you were meant to be, even if you have to lose sleep. The third risk that you must take if you want to be rich is to leave certain people behind. Now, obviously, if there's toxic people in your life, you should definitely let them go. But sometimes you might have people in your life that are not toxic, but they just don't have big goals. Maybe you have a friend, a family, a neighbor, a coworker, someone in your life that likes to spend a lot of time with you. But you know deep down that you have a bigger goal that you want to pursue. Now, I know it's not easy to dismiss this person, especially if you put so many years into cultivating the relationship. But what you need to understand is that you have right now a bigger vision than you've ever had before. You have a mission that can only be completed if you leave those people behind. Because what if I told you that you have such a great purpose, but there's one person, if you just cut them out of your life, it would change every single result that you ever got. That's right, this person could be your mother, it could be your brother, it could be another family member, it could be a neighbor, a co-worker, it could be someone from church, someone you work out with at the gym, even someone you met online. But what if I told you if you let go of that one person, you can break through, you could reach your dreams, you could be set free? That's exactly what I'm telling you right now. So take inventory of all your relationships, and if there's a few people or even just one person that you need to get rid of, make sure to do it right now. The fourth risk that you must take if you want to be rich is to invest your money. Look, I really believe that the only way you can ever become wealthy is to invest the money that you have in order to get the money that you want. But in order to do that, you must take inventory of the money that you actually have. You know, I was talking to a guy earlier today, and he was telling me, oh, my wife takes care of all the bills. And I told him, you know what? If you believe in the scriptures, which he was a Christian, of course, you would know that Christ said to count the cost. And that's exactly what God wants us to do. He wants us to know where our money is so that we can use it to benefit His kingdom. In other words, your money has only been manifested by God so that you can invest it. Let me repeat that again because I know there's some people here that need to hear this message. Whatever money you have right now must be invested into the kingdom in the right way to get to where He wants you to go today. So all I'm basically saying is that you must measure your money in order to manage it effectively and in order to let the master take control of your wealth. Because that's all you really have to do. So if you have money that you've saved, or money in a 401k, or a Roth IRA, or money in a house, or money on credit, or money that you've inherited, wherever your money is coming from, what you need to do is to take inventory and understand how much you have, and then use that money to buy books, to go to seminars, to invest in your business, to do something new that you've never ever done before. If you think like this and you turn your money into a slave, then you'll be able to create more slaves with your money. You'll be able to control your own empire, and you'll be able to make money even while you're not working. That's exactly what money is supposed to do. Money hates to be hoarded. Money hates to be bored. You see, money is like a woman. If you're a guy and you want to attract a lady, you have to go after it. In many cases, you can't just sit there and expect the woman to come after you and do all the work, unless you're a really good looking and lucky man. But what I'm telling you is that you have to train your money. You have to tell it what to do. You have to seduce it so that it works for you and only you. Because that's exactly what money was made for. Now, if you're making money and you're living only paycheck to paycheck, and you find that you cannot even save any money at all, then you have a mindset issue. It doesn't mean that you have weak faith in God. It doesn't mean that you're not meant to be rich. It doesn't mean that you'll never make it. What it means is that you have to understand how you've been thinking about your money. Because if you know your money, you're going to grow your money. If you know how you think, how you feel, how you act toward this paper, then you're going to understand how to put it into labor. And that's what it's all about. So make the investment in yourself, in your assets, in your business, and I promise you, your money is going to work for you like a slave, and it will help you to do everything that you know you are required to do. Now, the fifth risk that you must take if you want to be wealthy is to take the leap. That's right, take the leap of faith. Now, that might mean different things to different people. For some, it might mean leaving school. For others, it might mean quitting your job. For a few people who might be listening, it might mean to divorce your husband or your wife. Whatever it is, you have to take a risk. If you have to drive hundreds of miles or fly thousands of miles away to get to your destination, then you have to take that leap of faith. You can't just sit back and allow yourself to rot on earth just because you're afraid to take action. You already know what you're supposed to do to get to the goals you've always wanted to pursue. But you cannot continue to hold yourself back. You cannot allow fear to keep you unprepared. Instead, you need to take a leap of faith instead of taking the leap of fear. Actually, that's something no one talks about, right? Everyone talks about taking the leap of faith and taking a risk and living your life. But no one ever talks about taking a leap of fear. Even though that's what most people do, right? Most people take that leap of fear. They go to their jobs for 40 plus years and they retire broke. Or they play it too safe in their life and they end up being bored. Or they don't take care of their health and they end up broken. My friends, I want you to know that you have control of everything you do. But it all starts with the 5 risks that I shared with you. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. If you enjoyed this video, please type yes in the comment section below. Also, share this video with someone else who absolutely needs it. And subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button, and please, please take these risks. My friends, this is Daniel Alley. I look forward to your success, I look forward to your prosperity, and I look forward to all the things that you do for the rest of humanity. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.